In response to Western sanctions on some members, BRICS countries have accelerated the development of an independent international payment system.
The BRICS alliance has marked a significant milestone in its quest for financial independence with the successful launch and testing of its new payment system, Brics Pay.
Why is it needed? Because the current international system of payment, so-called SWIFT, is under control of the West, the US and other Western countries. And they have used this SWIFT system to impose sanctions and restrictions on countries they do not like. So we as BRICS are well advised to move forward into creating an alternative to SWIFT. And that's what the Russian authorities, together with other BRICS countries, are pursuing right now.
This innovative system enables member countries to conduct trade directly without relying on the US dollar, utilizing blockchain technology for secure and efficient transactions. The launch of Brics Pay represents a crucial step in the alliance's ongoing efforts to reduce dependence on Western financial systems and create greater economic autonomy for its members. Brics Pay is designed to facilitate transactions in digital currencies and stablecoins linked to the national currencies of member states. This approach allows for smoother cross-border transactions without the need for conversion to US dollars, which has long been the dominant currency in global trade. The system employs QR codes for payments. Enhancing both the ease and security of international transactions. By implementing this system, BRICS aims to foster greater financial freedom for its member nations while simultaneously reducing Western influence on trade.
If approved, the system will use the digital currencies of the BRICS central banks, and their exchange rate will be tied to the value of national currencies. Countries currently outside BRICS could be interested in joining.
The official unveiling and demonstration of Brics Pay took place at the BRICS Business Forum in Moscow, providing a tangible showcase of the system's real-world capabilities.
This is a great way to illustrate how Brics Pay actually works. As you see, this is an officially produced illustration by Brics Pay, starting with the setup of your account by entering your phone number, verifying it, and then enabling your Face ID if you wish, and your account is fully set up. Then you go ahead and link your card through the app, and you're ready to pay. Essentially, you scan QR code for payment, but first you need to choose a card that you would like to use and scan the QR code. Okay. It also enables you to check your history of transactions, which I think is a very, very good feature to have. It will also enable you to generate QR code for payment at any store. As you can see, this is very, very easy, and it does have a very user-friendly interface.
The technical infrastructure of Brics Pay is built on blockchain technology, ensuring both security and efficiency in transactions. This decentralized ledger technology enables real-time, transparent, and secure transactions without the need for intermediaries. By leveraging blockchain, Brics Pay can bypass traditional intermediaries like banks and clearinghouses, facilitating faster and cheaper cross-border payments between member states. The immutable nature of blockchain transactions provides a level of transparency and fraud protection that is unmatched by traditional financial systems.
Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash. With all thanks to our Heavenly Father, in the name of His only begotten Son, through the Holy Spirit, thanking Him for yet another day, another breath of life, another opportunity to bring out a lesson. Yahawah willing, this lesson will be edifying, relevant unto salvation for the hopeful elect. And the title of this lesson is Brics Pay and the MOTB. Brics Pay and the MOTB. And those of you who don't know what MOTB is, you can read Revelation chapter 13 from verse 16 on down. 2 Corinthians 2:11 says that we should not be ignorant of Satan's devices. lest he should gain an advantage over us. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 6 says that we should watch and be sober and not sleep as others do, because big things are happening right now, man, on a global scale, on a prophetic scale. Ezekiel chapter 2 verse 7 and also the 33rd chapter says that the Most High has set up watchmen to blow the trumpet when they see impending danger coming upon the flock. And so that's what we are doing. And if you listen to the majority of these Israelite camps out here, they're just like the Christianity church, just caught up in all kinds of nonsensical distractions that do not prepare you with knowledge about what's on the scene, what's coming down the pipe, as it were, okay? But we are not to be ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small, like it tells us in Sirach 5:15. And this Brics Pay, new payment system that is coming on the horizon, is not a small matter. We've gone into topics like this many times before, but now we begin to see the coalescence of different things that are coming together, joining together to form the fabric of the New World Order. Because while they are presenting the Brics Pay as this panacea to allow non-Western countries to circumvent the power of the United States, they are not letting you know that indeed it's not only to strip the power away from America, but it's to strip the power away from every individual on the face of the planet. They're making it seem like it's such a great idea and it's so convenient and it's so easy and it's so secure and it's cheaper for you and all of these things. But what really stood out to me with this Brics Pay setup that they're implementing is their use of QR codes. The first time I saw the QR code, it was very ominous to me what it was and where it was going. Because unlike the barcode, which we have been grown accustomed to, that would be on the back of items in the grocery store and so on and so forth, the new QR code is ominous in the sense that it's not going to be only applied to items in the grocery, man. QR codes are going to be assigned to every individual on the face of the earth. So you are going to be the product. Okay? And without your QR code, you're not going to be able to participate in society. Your QR code is going to be linked to everything about you, man. From your health and criminal history, to your employment status, to your bank account, to your religion, even to your blood, in terms of your blood type and your diseases that you have. And not only that, but also your genetics and who you are according to the Bible. You see? Of course, your vaccination status is going to be a huge, huge thing in this, like we've brought out many, many times before. And that's why we've always stipulated that the mark of the beast was not just one thing, but the coalescence, to use the word again, of a lot of different things, man. And all the different things are all going to be included and accounted for on your QR code, your digital identity. Your very survival and access to things that are life sustaining is going to be all encompassed in this little QR code. And with Brics Pay being set up, they have the perfect segue into the New World Order when the currencies collapse, because the American currency is going to collapse. Indeed, it has already collapsed, but people have continued faith in the system. And so that's why people are still accepting paper dollars. But hyperinflation is coming, man. And they have the perfect cover story for why the financial system collapsed. They got World War III, right? So it's going to be order ab chaos. And they already have the New World Order payment system in place through the Brics Pay. That's why the title of this lesson is Brics Pay and the MOTB. And again, I want you to consider the majority of these Israelite camps that are busy having debates and having, all of this nonsense, man. I think I recently heard that IUIC is now trying to purchase land. I remember a few years ago, some of the guys in that camp were laughing at me because I had purchased land and was trying to be a little bit more self-sufficient. You check it out, but now they're following suit. But your land isn't going to save you, man, because the land is going to be assigned to your QR code too. Matter of fact, all the assets that you have, that you've already paid off for, that are in your name, as it were, right, are going to be tokenized. And if your QR code is not up to date with whatever the government tells you to do, or if you say or do something against the government, they are going to strip your assets from you, because all of it is going to be on what they're calling a blockchain technology. Interesting choice of words, isn't it? Blockchain. What's a blockchain? Well, if you're chained to a block, a heavy block, that means you can't escape, man. And nobody's going to be able to escape this new Brics Pay, as they're calling it. New World Order payment system. Okay? Access to everything that society offers is going to be restricted based on your status in society. And all of it is going to be centralized in your QR code. You check it out? And you still have idiots running around here talking about the mark of the beast is sin. Or sin is the mark of the beast. Talking about the Sunday law is the mark of the beast. That's why they don't get into these news updates regarding the financial system and the new financial order, because they're set up to deceive you and to distract you and to confuse you. How does sin help you to buy and sell? How can you buy and sell by having a mark of sin on you? That don't make no sense, man. Come on. Y'all ain't see what's happening? They have a Brics payment system where you have to use a QR code. That means it's completely digital. Okay? Because nobody ain't drawing out no QR code for you. That's something you have to use digitally. And people still want to be arguing about what the mark of the beast is and what it isn't? Okay, well, continue on, man. And for those who want to insist that the Sunday law is the mark of the beast, right? Like Seventh-day Adventists and Seventh-day Church of God. Ain't y'all still celebrating Easter Sunday? So if Sunday law is the mark of the beast, and you worshiping the sun on Sunday, celebrating his ascent in the sky, throughout the equinoxes, right? Then how retarded is that? I mean, think. It's not illegal yet. The title of this lesson is Brics Pay and the MOTB. This is Revelation chapter 3 and the 10th verse. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. So a good question to ask your pastor or your priest or your camp leader is, what exactly is the hour of temptation? Because the hour of temptation is coming real soon, where they're going to strip you of everything and tell you, don't worry, even though you don't have any money in the bank because the bank bailed in your money, even though you don't have any food to eat, even though you don't have any water to drink, right? Even though you don't have any gasoline or any energy or nothing, right? We have an opportunity for you to cancel all your debts, cancel all your pre-owned student loans, your credit card bills, your unpaid taxes. All you have to do is just sign up to get this new QR code, along with everything that the QR code entails, including multiple inoculations to make sure you're up to date, just to keep you safe and healthy, right? And if you don't comply with the government, you're not going to be able to eat. That's how the Most High is going to separate those who say they believe and the elect who were chosen from the foundation of the world. And that's pursuant to Matthew 24 from verse 30 on down. You check it out, where he says he's going to gather the elect from the four winds. This hour of temptation is going to be that ultimate litmus test, where you're going to have to pledge allegiance 100% to whichever side you belong to. And that's why we always urge the men of Israel in particular to be involved in this ministry, man. Don't be a spectator Israelite, a sanitary napkin brother, a wait and see Israelite, being double-minded, like you talk about in James 1 and 8, being wishy-washy. Choose who you're going to serve, man, today. Because when this hour of temptation comes on the scene, if you had not yet made your calling and election sure, prior to that event, it's going to be a lot easier to just bow down and go along with the system. Because that's what you've been doing. As the saying goes, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. So what are you standing for? The title of this lesson is Brics Pay and the MOTB. We are one step closer to a new world order, one step closer to the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. But verse 11 of Revelation 3 says, Behold, I come quickly. Hold not fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So when it says hold that fast which thou hast, that means hold this knowledge, hold this truth tight, man, that no man could take your crown. Because we are not aiming for general admission into the kingdom, man. We are looking to be rulers with Yahawashi, like you talk about in Revelation 20 and verse 4. So when World War III is officially kicked off and martial law is in place and embargoes are in place, where you're not getting any food coming in, you're not getting any medicines coming in from China, no electronics, no nothing, right? Because all the ships in the sea are not traveling anymore because it's too dangerous, and the government implements martial law and you can't even leave your house, and they tell you the only way you can come out is through your digital ID, which they're going to give to you in order for everyone to be safe, so we can know who everyone is, blah, blah, blah. When that comes down, man, it's going to be like, what? It's going to be such a wake-up call for all of us, man. Myself included. Even those of us in this ministry and in this truth, it's going to be like a shock. Because it's going to be like, what? You know? I'm just thankful to the Most High that I was able to at least put something together to feed the sheep, man. You know, in the 11th hour, as it were. Like you talk about in John the 21st chapter, where Yahawashi asked Peter 3 times, do you love me? And every time Peter said yes, Yahawashi told him, feed my sheep. Because we get on our enemies a lot, Esau, Edom. You know, but a big part of this ministry is about love too. And love for our people. Love for the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? And that's why we do this work. So I could make this a long lesson if I wanted to, you know, but I think the point has been made. And so get your houses in order, man. I could talk about in 2nd Ezra 14:13, I think it is. Matter of fact, let's get it. It says, now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble. And now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee. And haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So we getting ready to come upon the time of trouble, man, pursuant to Daniel chapter 12, where all hell is about to break loose. And if you don't have this knowledge, and if you don't have this truth, and if you don't have the Holy Spirit, and if you don't have faith, I don't know what to tell you, man. Except to pray and ask for these things. Seek the Most High while he may be found. So again, we just blowing the trumpet in Zion, letting you know what's going on. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Shalom.